If there's one thing that you take away from this lecture, it's that analyzing the runtime of an algorithm takes careful thought. There's no magic shortcut to just look at code and say, oh, it looks, I don't know, kind of n log n to me, or n squared, or n cubed, just by counting for loops or whatever. It's going to take analysis. Okay? Now, eventually, once you get good at it, you'll start to recognize patterns. And so as a result, what I'll say is that out of all the topics in this course, if you're someone taking the class in real life, when it comes to the exams, these are some of the problems where the skill ceiling can be very high, where understanding and feeling all of the patterns that are out there can take some time. But actually, everything you need to know is technically in this lecture. Just take some practice to get good at. There are two sums that I want you guys to know, which is the sum of the first n numbers, which is n squared, and the sums of the first powers of n, which is theta n. We're not going to be writing detailed math proofs in this particular class. If you want to, once we get done with this class, you can move on and take another where you go through and do things in a deeply rigorous way. But we're trying to understand things from a practical perspective in this class. Now, I'll say that many of the problems that you do in this class, but not all, are going to look similar to one of the 5 examples we had in class today, but there are many resources where you can get more practice. Now, the other big point, other than the analysis, is different solutions to the same problem. Let's say sorting can have vastly different runtimes. And when we move from something like n squared to n log n, it's an enormous difference. It's as big as it could be almost. I mean, you go from things being impossible to being possible, which is pretty exciting. And if we were to go from n log n to n, just I mentioned before, it's nice, but it's not going to change your life in some incredibly important way, in the same way that n squared to n log n is. Okay, so next lecture, we're going to do a little more asymptotics, but I hope you enjoyed this lecture. I find this kind of math pretty fun. I hope you will find it fun as well once you get some more practice, and hopefully it seems less scary if it is scary for you. See you next time.